Yo, what's up guys, it's Cody here. Welcome to my first tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do impact shakes and scales. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so first you gotta have some clips ready. I already tricked some mine, as you can see. And yeah, so what you want to do now is bring the scale up by pressing S on your keyboard, as you guys can see. And then you want to press the little stopwatch here on the left side to create the first keyframe, and then drag that all the way to the back of your clip, so when the scale ends it's on the normal size, like a 100%. So next is put the scale up to like 300. I like to use like higher values for my edits because it gives the whole thing a bit more impact in my opinion, but that just depends on you, so you can just use any value between 150 and 300, I guess. And yeah, alright, so the next thing you want to do is click on one of your keyframes right here, and then you're gonna click on this little icon here to bring up the graph editor, and then just make a basic fast graph. I think y'all are familiar with this graph, and then it should look something like this. You can always like mess around with it, like pull the keyframe closer for a faster graph, but I like it like this, so I'll just leave it like this. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is scale in. We did a scale out over here, so we're gonna do a scale in over here. So press S on your keyboard to put to pull out the scale like we did before. Click on a stopwatch and then put the first value to 110 and drag that to the end, and then put it to like about 60. I think that should be fine. Then ease your keyframes with F9 again. Click on the graph editor and make a fast graph again. Alright, so once you've done that, it should look something like this. Now we need to fix the black bars, so we're gonna add motion tile to your clip. Just drag it down and then put it to like 300, the output width and height. And don't forget to click the mirror edges so it looks like this, and then you should have something like this. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is add the adjustment layer for the shake. You can press Ctrl Alt and Y to create an adjustment layer, but you can also just go to Layer, New, and then Adjustment Layer, and then just cut it like to the size of your clip, and yeah. Alright, so the next thing you gotta do is go to your effects bar and look for S_dissolve shake. You will need the Sapphire plugin for this tutorial, so if you don't have it, it's in the description. You can just download it. Alright, so once you put the dissolve shake on your adjustment layer, you want to go over here and put the dissolve percent to 24%. The dissolve speed has to be 6.5. The amplitude is 3.5. And the frequency can stay like this. Then just untick the motion blur thing and make sure where it says reflect, put it to no, because we don't need the clip reflected because we have the motion tile on our clip. Alright, so if you did everything correctly, it should look something like this. It looks kind of choppy now, but we have to make the keyframes and graphs, so we're gonna do that now. So you want to come over here to dissolve person and just click the stopwatch right here, and then press U on your keyboard to see the keyframes. Then go all the way to the back of your adjustment layer and put this value to 0. Then you just highlight your keyframes with F9, go to the graph editor, and then make a graph like this. Just try to copy my graph right here. You guys can hold shift and drag the line all the way to the back so it goes straight. Then you're gonna bring that one back and down a little bit, just like this. If you did everything correctly, it should look something like this. And like I said, you can always mess around with these settings. Like the soft percent is just like how much it wiggles. The speed is how fast, and the amplitude is how much, and the frequency is also how fast your clip moves around. Alright then, and you can just simply copy the shake with Ctrl+C and put it to your other adjustment layer. Make sure you drag the second adjustment layer 2 frames back so it gives like a bit more impact. I can show you guys what it looks like without. You can do both. I like it more like this. And yeah, that's basically it for the shake and scale tutorial. After you've done all of these, it should look something like this. And I'm gonna show you guys a flicker too, because as you guys can see, here's a lot of motion tile on this frame especially. So flicker makes it look a bit better, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. What you want to do is make an adjustment layer again, just like we did before, and then just make the size like your clip. Also, I'm gonna make this one the same length as this adjustment layer, so the flicker goes at the ending of the first clip too. That just like makes a good transition. You want to go to your taskbar and type in s_flicker and add it to your first adjustment layer. Alright, so what you guys want to do is put the amplitude up to 5 and the rand frequency to 80. Then just click on the stopwatch here on amplitude and press U to bring out the effect, like the keyframes. Go all the way to the back again, put the amplitude to 0 and highlight your keyframes with F9. Next you gotta go into, like, click on one of your keyframes and go into the graph editor and drag this one back again with shift and this one all the way down, just a fast graph again. And if you're finished, it should look something like this. After you've done that, you can just simply copy the effect again on your adjustment layer and make sure to add it right here, like when your adjustment layer starts and not your clip. So you want to Control V it, so you import it, and then it should look something like this. Alright, then after you're done, you're basically finished. So you got your shake, you got your scales, you got flicker, you can also add one framers or anything that you like. And yeah, that's the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helped, and have a nice day, guys.